Hi, my name is Holly Chapple, and I'm up at Hope Flower Farm today. This is where we teach and host retreats for floral designers all over the world. I am actively going to try and make a design, but someone is weed eating on the property, so you may hear that in the background. Sorry. Hashtag real life, right? So what I'm going to do is make a ranunculus bouquet, and this is something that I haven't really shared with people, and I feel like this is going to be kind of a game changer. Ranunculus, when you try and put it together in a bunch or a bouquet for like a bridesmaid or a bride, when you bundle it all together, it looks quite small, and you lose the integrity of each of these flowers because they're all smashed together. So, typically we have to put a lot of flowers into a bridesmaid's bouquet to make it look more open and beautiful. You could try that crossing stem thing, but I don't think it works that well. And when you go to tape it together, it all goes just like that. So what I have realized and have done a couple of times is that if I use my 4-inch egg armature, I'm able to make a bridesmaid bouquet with just a few ranunculus. Now what's so great about this is that ranunculus really is a very spectacular flower, and it's beautiful enough to be the focal and the primary bloom, but it's not really big enough. So this egg allows it to be the entire focus of the bouquet. Just like we used to see bouquets of all roses, now we can have a bouquet of primarily all ranunculus. So I'm going to show you how this works. This is the 4-inch egg. When I begin designing with this, I want to make sure that I cover the armature. Since I'm going to have these flying ranunculus, I'm going to need a little bit of greenery to do that. This is available for professional floral designers through their local wholesalers, and it was created for me by Syndicate Sales. If you are someone who is a hobbyist and just starting to play with floral design, you can purchase our eggs and our pillows and our compote bowls from 46 and Spruce. So here we go. I'm going to just insert some greenery into this bouquet, just like that. And I am actually going to remove a good bit of the foliage because I want it tight and on this egg to cover up a good bit of the egg. Just like that. I also don't want this bouquet to get really big because it is for a bridesmaid. If it was to be a bridal bouquet, I might increase the amount of stems I have here, or I might use a bigger egg. My fingers were in the egg, holding it in place until I had enough stems in here to move my hand down and actually just hold it by the stem. This is Plumosifern. Very, very, very easy to find. You can also grow this in your gardens. This is just being added in here to cover up the armature. I might need a little bit more lemon leaf when I finish this, or another greenery. So one of the things you could do to continue to cover up this armature is to put in maybe just like a hydrangea or two. That helps. I'll show you what that would look like. You could do that all the way around and then have your ranunculus flying above that. In this situation, I'm going to use carnations because they're so affordable. And this is the Peach Leggy Maroon Carnation. Really lovely. And I'm going to put those way low on here just so that they are being used to cover up the armature. Really, really simple, you guys. You're just inserting your stems through both layers of the egg, and I'm putting them really low so that they cover the armature. They're not to be the focal. Lovely, look at that. Okay, so now here come the ranunculus. And because they have the support of the egg, they're able to fly and not be so tightly smashed together. I love this bouquet. It's, I think, could become a really serious trend in the industry for bridesmaids and even brides. We just haven't had a way to use ranunculus like this before. Look at that, it's just so simple. And it allows this flower that everyone is obsessed with to become the focal and gives it the support it needs. These stems are soft and they really do need a little bit of extra support. That's why the armature is so helpful. So they're, look at that, it's just so easy. Here's a few more. This one, because I want somebody up front, I'm gonna just put that outside of the egg. Sometimes I don't need to go outside of the egg, but if I want to, if I need to, I can, not an issue. I'm going to put this one in just to try and cover this carnation a little bit because I want it to be focused on the ranunculus. And I'm also going to change the levels. I want some high and some low. You want everybody to be a little bit different height so that you create visual interest. And this is just about done. I'm actually gonna put this one on the outside. These ranunculus have been used before and they're kind of broken. But if I wasn't racing through this, I would have just put that into the egg. Now this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 ranunculus and 6 carnations. Come on, guys. Like, that is an epic, epic bouquet for a bridesmaid. And even for a bride who wants something that's a little bit more modest. And it was a great way to use ranunculus and let them be the star of the show, which they should be. Look at that. And so you would just bind this up and add some ribbon and you're ready for a wedding.